Hey everyone! In this video we're going to walk you through the step-by-step process of how to assemble your RS3D DIY kit. But before we dive in, there are 3 things you'll need to assemble your device. First, a pair of anti-static gloves and an anti-static bracelet. Second, a pair of Phillips screwdrivers, one standard and one fine point. And last but not least, a Raspberry Pi board, which is not included with the DIY kit. Please note that when handling the Raspberry Pi and Raspberry Shake board, ESD protection is essential. This includes wearing anti-static gloves, using an anti-static wrist strap properly grounded by inserting it into the round receptacle, which is the ground of a power outlet, and working on a wooden surface or ESD mat. Failure to do so may result in damage to your electronics. Now, with these precautions in place, let's get started. First, grab the acrylic base panel with the attached bubble level, then install 4 metal standoffs into 4 corresponding holes in the base. Now take your Raspberry Pi board and insert the provided microSD card into the designated slot, ensuring the card connections face downwards and the writing on the card faces outwards. Next, let's position the 3 geophone sensors correctly, paying close attention to the cable colors. The geophone with the blue-green wires should lie on its side, oriented from top to bottom of the screen. Similarly, the geophone with the blue-red wires should also be placed on its side, oriented from left to right of the screen. The last geophone with the blue-grey wires is the vertical geophone and should be positioned upright. When placing the geophone sensors into the enclosure, ensure that the wire connectors are horizontally aligned with the ground. The negative connector should be on the left, the positive on the right, and the wires pointing upwards. For the vertical sensor, align the connectors with the direction of the plastic strap, holding it in place, ensuring that the wires face towards the circuit boards. We'll secure each of these sensors with the indicated acrylic piece. Place the Raspberry Pi board onto the 4 standoffs you installed earlier. Secure the board with 4 additional metal standoffs. Afterwards, connect the sensor cables to the back of the blue Shake board in the following order, from left to right. First, the blue-green wires, then the blue-red ones, and finally the blue-grey ones. To assist you, each of the blue cables corresponds to the holes marked with the negative sign, while the other coloured wires should be inserted into the corresponding holes marked with the positive sign, as indicated in the video. Once all the cables have been fastened down using a fine point Phillips screwdriver, then insert the blue Raspberry Shake board onto the Raspberry Pi board pins. Secure one corner with a screw and the remaining 3 with another 3 metal standoffs. Something important to note is that the blue Shake board has an arrow pointing in one direction and labelled with an N. This indicates the direction in which you should orient your Shake so that the arrow points north when you find a suitable location. Use a compass or a mobile app to assist you in determining the correct orientation. Now, assemble your Shake's acrylic housing by fitting the pieces together, aligning the holes on the panels with the corresponding connections on the Raspberry Pi board as demonstrated with the video. Once assembled, install the top cover featuring the Raspberry Shake logo and secure it with 3 screws that align with the 3 metal standoffs. Take care not to over-tighten the screws onto the acrylic case. Finally, utilize the leveling screws to adjust your device if necessary, ensuring the bubble is centered on the bubble level. With that, you have successfully assembled your DIY Raspberry Shake 3D. Congratulations! If you'd like to see more details about this product, check out our official Raspberry Shake 3D video by clicking on the link below. Happy shaking!